runway 23 left at Kilo Tree intersection departure, taxi via Kilo Tree.
Do you go with Kilo 3? Yeah. All right, Kilo 3 for 23 left for Charlie Delta.
All right, and then I like to make sure, see his next rad wasn't turned on. I like to make sure, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, some of these will boot up and not be turned on even though they were.
Right.
Some of them will retain, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I do like to check. I have flown and think, oh, yeah, why is it showing up? I'm like, oh, it's not turned on.
Yeah.
Like, duh. Right, I'm turned on now.
Oh,
with
good.
my GoPro, so don't say anything bad about Mr. Dunbar.
Okay.
I am wearing my Blue Ridge shirt, shout out, Blue Ridge, and I'm wearing a US, or a Global Connect sweatshirt.
There you go.
So we're sponsored today by several people, right?
Yeah, that just looks like a tiny Learjet. I don't know.
I think that's a 35.
Yeah.
They're not very efficient. They'd have to give it to you because it's gonna eat some fuel.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trimmed in the green arc. All right, see how it's got a green arc on the trim?
Yeah.
If I was, like we normally would be if we had people in the back, I would trim it down at the bottom of the green arc. We're okay right in there. Electric trim, right? Like
Monkey 1, grease for ground, roger. Monkey 1, proceed,
nice somebody knows how to use the
Echo
G1000.
Hotel,
Yeah,
the runway 23 right.
Then we'll turn on the weather, see if it's come up. Not yet, right? It's probably too soon. This XM is a little slow.
Yeah. They do not have, that's the only thing they don't have on their subscription is the Sirius XM down there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, G1000's great. We've got synthetic vision. When you go.
You don't have any NextRad radar?
Yeah, we got NextRad radar. We just don't have the XM weather or Sirius XM stuff. We don't have subscription to that.
Oh, we have the music too.
Gotcha. That's good.
I don't turn it on because of copyright.
Oh.
My channel.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll get blocked if I.
Really? Interesting.
Sometimes it lets it slide. I don't know. It depends on the song, I guess. And then I'm avoiding the puddles.
Right.
All right, because this plane was clean, even though there's a lot of pollen on it.
Amazing to me how quiet and dead it is
Everything
here.
can go full
throttle,
and you can climb with everything forward all the way to altitude. We typically, shortly after takeoff, pull the prop back to 25.
Okay.
Leave the throttle wide
Leave the
open.
throttle, okay.
And then when you're safe, you do the 2490 back up to 25 to set our cruise climb full flow instead of the maximum continuous.
Okay.
And then my little flow is shortly after takeoff, positive rate, tap the brakes, gear comes up, lights come off because they're right beside each other. And then on landing, it's the opposite. Lights come on, gear come down. Since they're right beside each other.
Right.
He said Kilo 3.
Kilo 3, yes sir.
Then flaps, we normally take off flaps up.
Flaps up, yeah.
You could take off
Monkey 1, roger,
flaps
advise when you start
like
to move again.
You're going to be ready.
My flow is the same as this versus a Baron versus a King Air, same thing.
Roger.
I'll be ready.
Okay.
A lot of button pushing.
All right.
That's weird.
Tower 628 Charlie Delta is at Kilo 3, T3 left, ready for takeoff.
Hey, I'm busy.
What?
November 628 Charlie Delta, turn left on course, direct Asheboro Airport, runway 23 left at Kilo Tree, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 23 left at Kilo 3, clear for takeoff, and left direct to Asheboro for 8 Charlie Delta, thanks.
Okay, so I got my lights on, I turn my strobes on. I usually use strobes only when I think they would be seen, so a day like today they probably would help,
yeah.
So I'll use them. I've already got my heading bugged on course, sort of. I'll leave it in the go-around mode until 400 feet.
Okay.
And then I would go either heading or nav, right?
Okay.
Runway in a jet, right? 400 feet.
Right.
I leave it in runway heading, like a roll mode or whatever. Right?
Sure.
Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, power's coming up. And once we're up against the governor, you can shove it forward, right? Everything's good. Everything's in the green. Airspeed's alive. So everything's good. There's 65. I'm just keeping it straight with the rotors, right? I'll wait till about 80, 85. There's 85. I was ready. I tap the gear, or tap the brakes. Gear comes up, lights come off, yaw damp comes on. Change my fuel. I'm holding just a little bit of rudder.
Gotcha.
They're doing 800 foot a minute, so I'll shallow it out now to 5. Here comes 400 feet. We'll go heading. Actually, I could go nav, right? Nav, direct,
yeah,
enter. So we're navving. A good thing I did file, right? Because it's not VFR.
Nope.
November 628 Charlie Delta, contact departure.
Good day, 8 Charlie Delta.
I'll pull my prop back to 25. Actually, 2490, then back up.
Departure, good morning, 628 Charlie Delta, 1.5, climb 3000, direct Ashboro.
November 628 Charlie Delta, Greensboro, departure radar contact. Maintain 3000 and say intentions at Ashboro.
3000 and we'll be full stop at Ashboro. I'll let you know an approach request here in just a second.
Roger that. I do have one joining the VOR approach that's still outside the marker, or still outside natal, that is. The spacing should be good. Just let me know if you want something different, like the RNAV approach.
Hey, Charlie Delta.
Yeah. Then we'll do the RNAV
2-1. Okay.
I'll load that while you're doing that.
And Greensboro, 8 Charlie Delta, we'll take the RNAV GPS 2-1.
November 8 Charlie Delta, roger. Climb and maintain 3,700, proceed direct CD.
3,700 direct CD for 8 Charlie Delta.
Oops, I just set up. All right. That didn't work. All right. RNAV 2-1. PD.
November 3 Bravo Lima, alternate missed approach instructions advised when ready to copy.
There we go. I'll go that way. And then I'm going to turn the autopilot on.
Mind if I zoom this in a little bit?
Yeah, you can if you'd like.
November 3 Bravo Lima, upon entering controlled airspace in the missed approach.
It just closed. It doesn't matter, right? And then I would lean it to the blue marker, right?
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. No, we don't have that on ours. That's really nice.
If it's wide open, it's maximum continuous power, and it would be a little bit higher.
Thank you. The readback is
correct. So I pulled it back. Now it's a cruise power.
Report missed approach.
We're doing 500, or I said had 500 foot a minute.
Skylab 78, clear, direct Dulcie.
I'll zoom in a little more. Eyesight ain't as good as yours. And then I can look on here for the altitudes, right?
Right.
37,
That's
2600.
nice.
I'll pull the chart up on my iPad too. Since his database is not current, to make it legal, we will have a legal chart out.
Do you typically let the autopilot fly the approach, or do you like to hand fly the approach past
Either
final?
way. A little bit of both, right?
Whenever I feel like,
if I'm rusty, I might fly.
Yeah.
Here's our chart. Our minimums are 918.
Okay.
I'll put that in there, right? Oops. I remember how to use everything. 918, so we'll set 920, because I can't do 918 on this one. The touchscreen in the Beach Jets, you can do the exact amount.
Oh, that's nice.
920. All right.
And it has a radar altimeter too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Beach Jet,
yeah,
not this.
Jet. Right, exactly. Yeah, the Beach Jet.
The big antenna. They send you right at them too.
They sure do.
They're right here.
Yeah.
On the front.
I've asked the controllers before, and their MVA is only 3,600. At 37, that's right there at the minimum. Took a guy over here the other day. We were going from, where were we coming off of? Causey. We did an approach into Causey. That's what we did. We did the VOR into Causey. And we were going to Rowan County, shoot the ILS over there, so we were pretty much going straight over.
November 628 Charlie Delta, track the approach inbound from CD, expect your clearance at Haybug.
Okay, we'll expect the clearance at Haybug, and we'll continue present course.
I'm going to pull it back to 2525 just because to slow us down. No sense going fast if that guy's
Okay.
set 22.8 for Asheboro.
22.8, yeah. Good old Asheboro.
Hillbilly International.
That's right.
And now, since I pulled the power back, it threw that out of whack. So you really,
Gotcha.
you don't know. So I'm just going to leave the mixture where I had it until I level off.
Uh-huh.
I'm capturing 37, so my cruise checklist will be cowl flaps closed. I just pull them and they kind of pop out and then close them. Pop is set, power is set, and then I can pull this back to like, just guess it, 19 gallons an hour.
Okay.
It's going to be 18 something, but since we're close, I'm going to pull it close 19 and then we'll pull it back to go slow, right?
Gotcha.
We'll go pull it back to 20 inches. Just to keep us from going too fast. Keep us below our gear speed.
Skylab 78, descend and maintain 4,000.
154 is the triangle, right?
Okay.
Which is gear speed and one notch of flaps, approach flaps,
Okay.
is the same number. 154 in the Bonanza, 152 in the Baron.
Okay.
It's the triangle. You don't need to really know the specific number, right? If you know it's a triangle. The other got you on this sucker, right? If you're not, what happened to my plate? There's not a lot of distance. There's only 4.9. It sounds like a lot, but that's 1,000 feet. So if you're not slowed down in a Bonanza,
Right.
it can be hard. You can get down and you'll be so fast that you won't be able to get the gear at Colin. Because if you go down without, like if I didn't pull it back, if I was doing 25 square and then I start down,
Yeah.
I'll be way